Summer is probably one of the times when I don't want to do too much to my natural hair. Between the heat, humidity, sweating, and just everyday life, I really want a style that's going to keep my hair moisturized, protected, and most importantly, low maintenance. So after washing my hair, this is what I do to maintain it throughout the summer. So I'm starting this routine with freshly washed hair. I didn't film the actual wash day, but I want to show you what I do immediately afterwards because this is really where I start setting my hair up for the next several days. Now, I don't want to wash my hair and then spend the rest of the week constantly combing it, restyling, and manipulating it. So I'm going to put my hair into a simple low manipulation style and let it do its thing. So I'm just going to start by splitting my hair into 3 sections, and honestly, I don't really stress about making my parts perfect. I'm mainly just trying to separate my hair into manageable sections so I can work through it without having to constantly pull and manipulate my hair. I'm mostly using my fingers to create my sections, but every now and then you'll see me grab my comb when I want to clean up my part a little bit. So once I have my 3 sections, I'm going to start in the back. And because I like doing this style while my hair is damp, you'll probably see me reaching for my spray bottle throughout this entire process as my hair starts to dry. I just add a little bit more water. Now I'm going in with my Aunt Jackie's hydrating leave-in conditioner. And let me just say, this stuff smells so good. I really like how this leave-in conditioner feels in my hair. And honestly, I go back and forth between Aunt Jackie's and Shea Moisture because I just love them both. I don't think I could really pick a favorite. So I'm just working the leave-in through the back section, making sure I get the product throughout my hair before I start twisting. So now that I have my leave-in worked in through the back section, I'm going to start by creating my first few twists. I like to use my fingers to separate each section first, and then I'll go behind it with my comb just to clean up the part a little bit. Now, I'm not trying to make these parts super perfect because, again, I'm going for a low manipulation style. I just want everything to look neat enough while keeping the process as simple as possible. So once I have my section, I'm going in with my Lotta Body mousse. I like adding the mousse as I go instead of putting a whole bunch of product on my hair at once. I smooth it through the section, make sure everything is coated, and then I'm ready to twist. And this is actually really simple. I just start by braiding the hair at the root, just enough to give me a secure base. And then once I get past the root, I just twist the rest of the way down. And I'm gonna do that for the first 3 twists, and then I'll keep working my way through the rest of my hair. I'm also trying to keep these twists relatively small because I really want a fuller look with lots of volume. The smaller I make the sections, the more twists I'll have throughout my hair, which gives me that nice full look once everything is finished. I'm not making them super tiny though. I still want this to be a style that's realistic for me to do and maintain, so I'm just keeping the sections small enough to give me plenty of volume without making this take all day. One thing that's really important when I'm styling my natural hair is making sure it's damp. I personally like to do this style on damp hair because it makes my hair much easier for me to work with. As I'm styling, my hair naturally starts drying, so I keep my spray bottle nearby and just add more water whenever I need it. And I don't mind getting my hair pretty wet while I'm styling. For me, water is going to be the first step in getting that moisture back into my hair before I start adding my product. So this section is still holding on to that moisture, which is exactly how I like to work with my hair. I'm keeping the same smaller sections because I really want that full look when everything is finished. And as you can see, I'm not using any edge gel on these back parts. I really only like to use edge control where I feel like I need that extra bit of neatness, especially around the front. So for the rest of my hair, I'd rather keep the product build up to a minimum. I already have my leave-in and mousse doing the work, so I don't feel like I need to add another product to every single part. So I'm just keeping it simple, clean enough parts, a little mousse, braid at the root, and then twist all the way down. Now, once I finish with the last 2 sections, I'm moving on to the front. And for the front section, I'm going back in with my Aunt Jackie's leave-in conditioner and making sure my hair is nice and moisturized before I start styling. And this is where I like to take a little extra time with my part. Because I want that middle part to look nice and clean, I'm using my Slick and Slay Edge Gel just around the part to clean it up a little bit. I'm not using a ton of product, just enough to give me that neat, defined part. Now I am going back in with my spray bottle because my hair started to dry a little bit. I really like working with my hair damp for this style. So whenever it starts getting too dry, I just add some more water. Then I'm adding my mousse on the first section in the front, smoothing everything through before I start twisting. Honestly, one of the biggest things I try to focus on during the summer is giving my natural hair a break. I've really been trying to get better about keeping my hair moisturized, being gentle with it, and finding styles that allow me to leave my hair alone. because sometimes I think we feel like we have to constantly do something to our hair for it to look good, but healthy hair doesn't always require doing more. Sometimes it needs the opposite. It needs moisture, it needs protection, and honestly, it needs to be left alone. So that's why I love low manipulation styles like this during the summer. I can put my hair away, keep it moisturized, and go about my day without constantly touching it. And that for me, that's really the goal this summer, not doing the most with my hair, but creating a routine that helps me maintain it, protect it, and keep it healthy while still enjoying my natural hair. So if you've been feeling like your hair needs a little break this summer, maybe try simplifying your routine too. Sometimes less is really more when it comes to maintaining healthy natural hair. Alright y'all, so I am finally done. The twists are all finished and I absolutely love how this style came out. I wanted to keep the twist relatively small because I was going for a fuller, more voluminous look, and I think the size gave me exactly what I was looking for. As far as timing, I want to say this style took me about 5 hours to complete. And let me just show you guys how much shrinkage we're working with, because the shrinkage is real, okay? This is the actual length of one of my twists, but once my hair dries and shrinks up, it looks so much shorter. So yes, mini twists will always be my go-to style whenever I don't know what to do to my hair. I also want to show you guys a few different ways you can style these twists, because you definitely don't have to wear them the same way every day. You can wear them down or even switch up your part for a completely different look. Overall, I love how lightweight, full, and versatile these twists turned out. And the best part is they're a great low maintenance style for the summer while still giving your natural hair a break. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know which style was your favorite. And if you're thinking about trying this style, definitely save this video so you can come back to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.